Hello and welcome back once again, my friends, pioneers, awakened souls, aware wolves, divergence and glitches, star seeds and chosen ones, to another episode of the Daily Candle Close News. Sending you all much love and high vibrations out to wherever you may be in the matrix and galaxy this evening. Certainly hope you're all doing well. Gonna make sure that this is going good, everything's good, sound is okay. Let me get a thumbs up, some hearts in the chat. Let's go. I came live tonight on the 8th at 8 p.m. to give you all 8 secrets of mine. So let's get started. 8 secrets that I hope will change your life. These secrets have changed mine. 'Cause pioneers, I am starting to finally learn to love myself again. How to love myself again. I've been on this journey since 2015, going on 8 years in October. And it's the 8th, 8 p.m. 8 secrets. I didn't love myself back then, before then, but now I totally love myself. The best thing about self-love is once you truly love yourself, you literally love everyone, everything, including the cat in the room, the strange cats down the road, your son downstairs, and everybody else around. Can I get a hello? Love yourself. Pioneers. Just breathe. And that prana, that pneuma, that merkaba, that life force, that energy, that medicine that everybody else calls breath, peace, love, and abundance. Coach Abe diving deep. Pioneers, we are out here plugged in like Neo, like Trinity, to the Matrix. Fighting off Agent Smiths. Just breathing in. Hakuna Matata, no worries for the rest of our days. Pioneers, I am sending you so much energy, love, and abundance. Take that. It's unbelievable how much energy I am sending you on this Saturday, this Saturn-Day night live. Pioneers, Coach Abe's 8 secrets of self-love and how to love thyself again. Do you love yourself today, right now, today? Are you aware of the importance of self-love? Pioneers, I didn't love myself for a long time, and I was suffering. I was hurting. I was in anger, worrying. I was in a bad place mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, 'cause I couldn't hug myself, love myself. I couldn't massage and embrace myself, raise myself. Self-love is the number 1 secret to becoming your greatest version, your higher self. I'm about to share with you the 8 secrets that I follow day in and day out that help me love myself just that teeny tiny old little bitty bit, just a teeny tiny little bit more every single day, so I can wake up with confidence, joy, a smile on my face, say I'm gonna have a great day, be proud of myself no matter what. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Wonderful, beautiful pioneers, awakened souls, aware wolves, divergence and glitches, star seeds and chosen ones. Werewolves, if I didn't say it. Let me share with you what I use, my 8 secrets of self-love. A lack of self-love, pioneers, is the root of all suffering. Keeps you in that root chakra, in the routines. Can I get a hello? Slow motion for me. A lack of self-love is the root of all suffering, pain, anguish, hurts, habits, and hang-ups. So many people have been programmed to be docile, to be complacent in this matrix, to believe that if you love yourself, it's narcissistic. It's so narcissistic, it's sickening, it's selfish, negative. That is actually the solution to world peace, and they don't want to let you know that. Can I have a hello? If everybody truly loved thyself, get out and dance right now. the world would be a whole lot better. We'd shatter the firmament. Why? Because the great paradox of self-love is that the more you love thyself, Gnothi Sayaton, know thyself, the more you love thyself and love everything, the more you can come in contact with. There's a big difference between narcissism, selfishness, and self-love. What is the difference? Narcissism and selfishness is where you want the spotlight off of yourself, everything off of yourself. Self-love is where I want everything for everyone else. Let me share this spotlight. It ain't just about me. Let me share it with my cat in the room, who might be here in a minute, with my son downstairs. Because I know I love myself, and I can see my cat loves herself, my son loves himself. We can all get along together. Our vibe is our tribe. We can all love ourselves and be brilliant together. That's the difference. Self-love is empowering. Self-love will set you free. It will actually be the elixir of life. If you don't love thyself, how on earth are you gonna love me? Coach A, can I get a hello? His cat too, his son too. Pioneers. Oh, baby. Let's go. Coach Abe's #1 secret of self-love. It is the highlighter. I call it the highlighter. Many people in life who have been counseled over the years, who don't love themselves, always have a highlighter. They've been told to keep a highlighter. They're handy. I use them in my work. But they're highlighting everything that's not working in their life. Everything that's not going with them. Everything that's going wrong in their life. All of their flaws, their hurts, habits, and hang-ups, their denials. Nah, probably they're denying them. And now probably they don't love thyself. And now it's hard because they've been highlighting so much to start enjoy and appreciate life. So the first rule I have is of self-love is, ladies and gentlemen, fellas, cats, dogs, that highlighter you have in your pocket and at all times, get rid of it. Right now, today, throw it away. Use them only when they're helpful, when they're beneficial. Stop highlighting what isn't working for you in your life. Stop highlighting that body part that you don't like about yourself. Stop blowing things out of proportion and highlighting them. Hurts, habits, hang-ups, flaws. Now, use the highlighter to be brilliant, to be bright. Stop using the highlighter to pick a little small acne place on your face. You know, probably from you eating too much meat. Don't allow a tiny spot that you highlight to interfere with the beauty of your overall face, your overall self, your inner self, your true beauty. You love yourself when you embrace that tiny spot, those flaws, those hurts, habits, and hang-ups, those denials. When you embrace what I call your perfect imperfections. Can I get a hello? Self-love doesn't come through you wanting to be perfect. Self-love comes when you let go of perfection. Let go of perfection and be that perfect imperfection. I started to love myself when I did this, because I wasn't concerned with perfection anymore. I stopped highlighting what wasn't working for me. I stopped hating myself for everything that I wasn't, and I started to love myself for everything that I was. I'm pretty awesome, pioneers, but guess what? So are you. But when you can write down things and highlight things that you're proud of about you and your life, that's how you will love thyself. Gnothi Seaton, know thyself. When you remove the highlighter from the negativity in your life, and you're only going to focus on the positivity, on what I'm proud of, those flaws, hurts, habits, and hang-ups, those denials, will be a tiny part of you, a thing in the past. They aren't the sum total of who you will be, who you are. The reason why a lot of people can't love thyself, know thyself, is because they allow a tiny flaw, a tiny imperfection to dictate a grandiose portion of their life, how they feel today. They allow what's not working in their life to dictate how their life is going to go. Never ever allow your current state to be your final destination. Can I get a hello there? That's how you love yourself, pioneers. Once you remove the highlighter from the negativity and start highlighting the positivity, you can start judging yourself in the right way. When you stop judging yourself in the wrong way, you'll start judging yourself in the right way, and you'll stop judging others in the wrong way, and you'll see them in the right way. You'll embark on this journey of self-love. True self-love is a state of numb judgment from a place of nirvana, absolute nothingness. Let me repeat that. True love, self-love, is a state of non-judgment. Always remind yourself that. What is, oh baby, the number 2 secret that I use? Coach Abe's number 2 secret of self-love is, get ready. It is this, pioneers. Stop trading who you are for what you want. Let me explain this. Let me go deep. The reason why a lot of people don't love thyself is because they are trading every single day who they are for what they want. In other words, they're selling thy soul to the matrix, the matrice, the womb, to someone else. I want a lot of followers. I want a lot of money, coach. A lot of subscribers. I want a lot of flashy cars, clothes, houses. And then when they get it, most people still ain't happy. They're depressed, full of anxiety. Stop trading who you are for who someone wants you to be. Be who you want to be. Stop trading who you are for who you think they want you to be. No. In other words, stop living according to society and social media and the indoctrination that we live under. The trends, the expectations. That's the second rule of self-love, pioneers. My whole entire life, I've done my own thing, and people have been trying to tell me what to do, looking at me different. I'm trading my integrity, my values for who I am. No, I'm not. Just to please random people in this matrix, I gotta change who I am. See, I'm loving myself because I'm doing this, been doing this. And I'm only gonna do it if my heart is in agreement with it. Oh, baby, can I get a hello there? Coach Abe's number 30 rule. Third rule and secret to self-love. Pioneers, let's go. Diving deep tonight, it is this. Go to the place, your happy place, where you find your greatest power. The reason why I'm loving myself is because I'm plugged in here like Neo to the matrix with my pioneers, trying to reach 1 million people, uplift 1 million people. I'm going to the place where I find my greatest power. I got a message to give. I got it from a young pioneer who was struggling at a dead-end job, they said, or just over broke. They said they were really sad. And I said, that's why you're not loving yourself. I was there. I know what it's like. I still working 9 to 5. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? No, you don't have to do what you gotta do. You gotta protect your energy at all costs. Stop being sad. Start being happy. Tell yourself you're gonna have a good day. You're gonna be great. You're gonna succeed. Don't trade who you are just for a check. You will never, ever, ever love yourself. Go today, right now, to the place, to the Theta realms, which is most empowering to you. Astro project to your higher self to the beach, to Paris, France. It could be hiking. It could be even in your room, in your studio. I have no idea. Your art gallery. To me, it's the matrix in nature. It's where I find my empowerment. My socks, my shoes, my shirt off. Hands up. That environment helps me to love myself. If you're surrounded by toxic people, how can you love yourself in a sea of negativity? Oh, baby. It's going to be mighty hard to do it. How can you love thyself when people around you don't even care about you and your success and what you want for your life? To love yourself, you need to be around people who are rooting for you, cheering you on the sidelines. People who are going to massage your back. That's going to feel real good. Can I get a hello? People who want to see you win. Stay away from people, pioneers, werewolves, awakened souls, divergents, and glitches who are silent when you make it. Who don't clap for you when you win, or when you're winning, when you're in the lead. Fourth quarter overtime. These are distractions in disguise. You see, pioneers, going to the place where you can find your greatest power could be you taking a trip to one of your favorite places across the world, somewhere you've never ever been, to see a loved one, a friend, to be in a whole new energy. That's how to love yourself. See, I love to travel. I just got back from South Alabama, unfortunate circumstances, but I love to travel. I love the to and there, to watch the nature, the scenery. It really helps me to love myself, to move out of this cocoon I've been trapped in for so long, to step out into nature. Self-love comes with self-expansion, not contraction. Don't be in a contract. Expand your limited mindset. The way you see things, the way you perceive things, self-love comes when you broaden your perception, your horizons, your perspectives. Pioneers, what is the fourth? Oh, baby, Coach A rule of self-love. Stop being ashamed of yourself and who you are. Coach, I don't love myself. I don't like my looks. What? It's just a rental vehicle. You are energy. Ladies, fellas, I know what it's like with this social media, this limelight, this matrix reality today. Now you can't accept your body. When you got all these filters, it's never good enough. We feel ashamed of ourselves. A lot of people who I have counseled over the last several years, who I have mentored, always tell me this: Coach, I'm ashamed of my story, my past, my background, where I'm at in life. Pioneers, I used to be ashamed of my story too. That's why I changed it. That's why I didn't love myself at the time. I had to make a change. It started with the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson told us this. Did you know, pioneers, there were years in prison, years where I wanted to break down? I was battling with suicide for 10 years, 6+ years incarcerated, 2 as a juvenile, so that's 8 total. Almost hospitalized in prison for multiple days. But I came out of it because the universe was working in my favor. I came out of it with a gratitude, a thankfulness that I was graduating in my gratitude. I had to go through that battle with the ego, that dark night of the soul, to learn to love myself. I had to broadcast my story to the world now and say, actually, I'm not ashamed of where I used to be, my past, of who I am. what I look like, of what happened to me, because I know my story is going to inspire someone. And guess what? It has. It's inspired hundreds of people all around the world. On its way to inspiring millions. On my way to winning the YouTube Gold Award. Can I get a hello there? Nobody becomes inspired by perfection because that is unrealistic. We don't live in a perfect world. That's why they said in ancient Egypt, a beautiful thing is never perfect. I want to see the broken you, pioneers. I want you to show me your story. I want you to tell me your hurts, habits, and hang-ups, your flaws. Show me your trauma, your anger, your worries, your hard times. That is the you I want to see. The sinful you. Nobody has a smooth sailing if you're on planet Earth, the Matrix. There are lessons to be learned. There are levels of this. That's why we have to elevate. That's why I tell you they hate when we elevate. You love yourself when you broadcast your story with your throat chakra. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable. There is power in vulnerability. It takes more strength to be open than it does to be closed. Because strength is not how much you can lift, it's how much you can let go. Can I get a hello? Slow motion for me. I'm not ashamed to talk about all of my experiences to you pioneers every single day, day in and day out. Almost weekly, almost daily. That's why we're called the Daily Candle Close News. That's how to love yourself. As your self-expression increases, so does your self-love, your higher self, your ascension. That is the secret to mastering thyself. It's self-love. Pioneers, oh baby, what is the fifth secret of self-love? It is 7-day vegan challenge. I had to stop eating off the dollar menu. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Don't eat anything fast, cheap, or crappy because you're worth more than that. That's why I say, hey, pass me the apples, the squash, the arugula, the celery, the kale, the grapes, the strawberries, the blueberries, the watermelon. I had to get my health right before I can love myself. For a long time, I was only eating fast food, processed nonsense, and crap, keeping me in my low chakra. It wasn't serving me. I couldn't become a millionaire, a billionaire eating off the dollar menu. It would feel good when I was eating it, but afterwards I'd feel like crap. And I'd realize that self-love has a lot to do with what you are doing, putting into your mouth, what you are doing to your body. The first way you can learn how to respect thyself, which is a form of self-love, is to start eating to live. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Start eating life instead of death. This apple has true living water in it. Fruits have fructose in it. Okay? Self-love is linked to peace. Peace begins on your plate. Peace, plate, P. Okay? Self-love is linked to you taking responsibility to yourself. To taking care of thyself. Your health is your wealth. Okay? To say, actually, just because it's going to save me money to eat off the dollar menu, it doesn't mean it's good for me in the long run. That's why a lot of people, they're going to eat off the dollar menu. I want to save a few bucks. I'm trying to get rich. The audacity. A few pounds, a few euros, and then they're gaining pounds. Obesity. But your health is your wealth. It's far greater than you trying to save and shortcut a few bucks. Don't shortcut your way through life. Invest in your health, your wealth. That's the rule of self-love. Put the money up and put the money where your mouth is, but take the apple and the grapes out first. The pineapples too. Pioneers, what is the sixth? Oh baby, secret that I use in my life to love myself again. I learned how to express myself again. Every single day you see me, I learned how to express myself. I found my voice. I speak my truth, even if it shakes, even if I make mistakes. I realize today, pioneers, if you are hiding your feelings, you aren't loving yourself today. You won't love yourself today. I could give you 1,000,000 subscribers today. They could give me 1,000,000 subscribers today, $1,000,000 today. But if I'm not happy with who I am, loving myself, I will never, ever, ever succeed. Happiness is an inside job. I'll never love myself. Happiness is linked to self-love. It comes with you. What you be, you will come. Become self-loving. Learn how to never suppress your feelings, your emotions. Stop hiding how you feel. Speak your truths. Stop saying yes ma'am, yes sir to people when it's a no to yourself. Get blunt, get honest, get raw. If they don't like it, too bad. You can hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Open that big mouth of yours. Tell them. You tell them, pioneers. You tell them, because you are in control of your destiny. Pioneers. Oh, baby, what is the 7th secret of self-love? Stop caring what other people think of you. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one, including my cat in the room, my son downstairs, and my neighbors next door. Okay? You can't just say, I've stopped caring what everybody thinks of me. We all care. We're human, you guys. But never allow it, someone else's opinion, to dictate what you're going to do today. Don't allow them to measure your success with their ruling stick, their measuring stick. Their opinion of me, of you, it didn't break us. So don't let it make us. Okay? Can I get a hello? Their opinion of us, it doesn't pay our bills, pioneers. Their opinions of us, it doesn't cut us a check. Don't take care of our son, don't take care of my cat. Self-love happens when you ignore opinions that are prisons of other people. When we realize we are doing the best we can with the best we got. Everybody is probably going to do it a different way than us pioneers here on the Daily Candle Close News. But self-love comes when we have total embrace of our rhyme rhythm, of who we are. We don't bash us for who we are, for where we are. We say, look, I'm a work in progress. And pioneers, self-love is when you realize you can be the masterpiece and the work in progress at the same time. Can I get a hello there? What do you think of me? It doesn't matter what they think of me. What is the 8? Oh, baby! Let's go. The 8th secret on the 8th. At 8 p.m. I gave you these. Secret to self-love. To truly love thyself, you have to stop comparing yourself to other people. Now, I know it's hard. TikTok, SWAT videos, sporting events. Huge epidemic on the planet. People comparing themselves to other people right now. Ladies comparing themselves to her butt. Fellas comparing themselves to his muscles. And like, where's your mind frame at? Where's your heart at? How many subscribers does this person got versus this one? How many likes does this one get? And this is why the world is failing right now. This is why so many people are not elevating, vibing, attracting their tribe. This is why so many people are in a state of neurosis in the matrix of decay. Because they're existing, they ain't even living. They're existing in the outside, in the matrix. But they gotta learn how to live on the inside. How to love thyself. Hug thyself. Make sure, pioneers, you are living more for the inside world than the outside world. That is the greatest secret of self-love that I can give to you. Let me repeat that. Make sure you are living for the inside self versus the outside self. Okay? Do it for you, no one else. Do it because it makes you happy. Stop comparing yourself, because we are running a totally different race. In fact, I'm not even in your race. I'm only competing against myself. I have no competitors, pioneers. No competition. Why? Because I'm unique. I'm golden. Stay golden, pony boy. The rule of self-love is to be rare. Hone in on your uniqueness. Be one in a million, one in a trillion, one of a kind. Comparison is the greatest thief of your joy. Loving yourself today, pioneers, is important. Why? Because self-love will set you free. It will free your dome. It is not selfish. It is liberating. Can I get a hello? And once you realize that, pioneers, you'll just be saying, it's the greatest day to be alive. Can I get a hello there? So welcome back, pioneers, to another episode of the Daily Candle Close News. Sending you all again much love and high vibrations. Gonna check the chat and see who we have. I already see Inna Ash sending you all much love. Thank you. Yo, Abe and fam. Glad I could join. Be back in a few. Thank you for joining. Looks like you're back. Says let's go. Pump it up. Let's go. Illuminati Codes in the house. Thank you, brother. Love, peace, power, and abundance. Sending it your way. Much love. Hopefully you're having a great 8th of July. Certainly. D Vortex, Divine Vortex in the house. Says, what's up, brother? Hello, D. What's up? We got RC3 Moore, Roy Moore. Thank you, fellow moderator. Thank you for being here and joining. Shout out to Abe and the Daily Candle Close News and Divine Vortex, always holding it down. Shout out to Inna and my fellow pioneers. Welcome you all. Wanted to come out and do a Saturn-Day night live and just hang out with you all. Probably not talk a lot about crypto because sometimes life is more important, but do a little decode, maybe look over the charts, of course, always answer questions, but hang out for a little bit before we get off here. Just wanted to keep the Saturn-Day night lives going, but always bring the motivation, always bring what's true to my heart, what's on my mind. So getting back into the chat, alright, the Vortex, right back at you. The graphics are wild, yeah, the Theta realms, we're reviving in those, astro projecting. That's my happy place, the Theta realms. That's where I like to go. When we watched, on Friday night, movie night, Fight Club one night, I know the movie was a little glitchy, but if you watch it, you will see that the penguin tells him to just slide when he's in his happy place. I like to go to my happy place and just slide. I'll behave. But yeah, including the cat. Yep, you know I love my cat. Let's go. So you guys, let's look at today. What's today? It is 7/8, you guys. Internationally written 87. Cool beans. We won't get into that too much. What we can look at is today's date versus the start of the upcoming Jewish Hebrew New Year and Rosh Hashanah, which is on September 15 and runs through the 17th, a multiple day event ending the Jubilee, the 50-year biblical financial Jubilee that we are all familiar with on this channel. Waters certain individuals' channels as well that are hip to what is going on in the financial sector of the world right now. But anyway, today being 69 days away, that big 6-9, we are in the middle of the Cancer zodiac sign all the way up until July 22nd. July 21st, 22nd, we teach here, should be a pivotal time period for possible volatility, possible microstructure up, microstructure down in the charts around this time period coming out of the 17th of the month, which is our next new moon. We have 4 super moons this year. Somebody quote me, astrologers out there, if I'm wrong. Back to back this year to kick off the rest of this year. So remember that starting now in July. So yeah, the super moon, the new moon coming in on the 17th, probably going to bring some volatility as well. I think we have a Fed meeting, the next upcoming Federal Reserve meeting, and all should take place around this time period as well. I'll do some more due diligence on that and bring it forward to you all as that time approaches. But I was thinking, in the middle of Cancer, Bitcoin hitting a 69K top, today being 69 days away from the start of Rosh Hashanah, was very important. But that also caught my eye to the fact that that's 9 weeks and 6 days away. As above, so below. And when I did decoding, I remembered that, well, as above, so below gave us that, well, 78. What do you know? So I was paying attention to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin hitting a 69K top, Cancer 69 days away. Cryptocurrency gave us that 78. Blockchain technology, blockchain gives us that 78. Novus Ordo Seclorum, which is Latin for New World Order, which is on our dollar bill, gives us that same 78, just as well as tomorrow, Sunday, the day of the sun, because we follow the sun and the moon, astrology, numbers, numerology, gematria, ancient astrotheological teachings from an ancient prehistoric world, pi, the periodic table of elements, the golden ratio of phi, and so much more, but mainly common sense here on the Daily Candle Close News. Alright, but all giving us this 78, the life of Pi, the key to the universe, I believe. But as above, so below, things known by the Scottish Rite, 78. Or, well, the ones that follow the Temple of Solomon, the Solomon, sun and moon, right? 78. Of course it's going to have the same 78, right? But divine feminine, something I brought up recently that YouTube is blocked, but you can find on Rumble, you guys. Go to my Rumble account, Honest Abe, capital H, capital AB3, and you can catch my blast from the past that has literally tried to go viral on YouTube, and they have blocked it. Getting ready to welcome Madam President in advance, because even again in the decode, Vice President Kamala Harris gives us that 78 and that 117 we get in Bitcoin. So I was watching Bitcoin today because, well, life is nothing more than a dream, and we knew that. So if we pull up the Bitcoin price chart, we've been kind of trying to push back up towards this $30,410 range, roughly. That's where we've been getting rejected. You know, a kind of anagram mix-up of pi. We got our rejection from 31,400. It was really 31,500, 31,400 back here, but I shorted from 31,400 down 314%, shared that in my Discord with the Pioneers. So it looks like we are pushing back up towards this middle range of our trading range high, medium, and low. So very important. We've already got one kiss of death from our trend line. It doesn't hold a lot of support, so we'll just call it a false breakout of our median, of our support. Resistance back here, support every time we're above. Okay, multiple, like 14 interactions I think I've counted on the 2-hour time frame where we've held resistance or support right here, going back to the 22nd of June. Okay, but it looks like we've got one false breakout, two false breakout, a rejection. So basically 1, 2, 3 strikes and heading on up. Could we break finally to past it, come back and retest 30,400, 30,500, and break on back into this pattern, this bull pennant, this bull flag that we were seeing that could possibly take us down to around 28, 27K. Who knows? We've had a great bounce from our 223 exponential moving average that came in yesterday, or 2 days ago, on 7/6. We explained that in our video that we did that night, did a live that night on Skull and Bones and 7/6 day, a Skull and Bones day. Go check it out, you guys. But anyways, getting back to the little decode about why I think today was pretty important. Obviously it's the 69, obviously, leading into the 9 weeks, 6 days from the start of Rosh Hashanah. But it also leads into tomorrow, which is 7/9, which is going to tie us into, we'll come back to oxygen. Today's the 8th. I was paying attention to that, the 8th element. You know, when we look at that, O2 gives us the 8. Thought it was pretty important, you know. But anyway, oxygen giving us 36.72, tying us into Bitcoin, you know, pretty crazy. But anyways, when we go to the 79th element, for those that are unaware, it is the element of gold. AU. AU there, Pioneer, you're gold, stay golden, pony boy. So I'm paying attention to 7-9, okay, giving us July 9th. Could we have, a good day in the cryptocurrency market? Is that why we're seeing us push up towards breaking and hopefully back testing, holding support, and pushing back up towards the top side of 31,400? Who knows? A lot can happen. We could just see this thing peel over and head on down. Our measured move for this breakout does take us to around 28K. Tomorrow does start, well, the 28th week of the year on July 9th, 7-9. So it wouldn't be surprising to see 28K. That's just how I'm seeing it. Gonna check out the chat. Alright. See what you guys think about that. Eric at Stargate. Hey buddy, thank you for joining. Glad to have you. Shout out to you and the Stargate community. Stargate Ventures, glad to have you here. Can't wait, you and Nathan Ward both. Can't wait to get those videos that I've been working on. Had to go to work today. One of my workers got sick in the middle of a shift, so I went and picked up a little few hours on Saturday, but I've already started on both things that we've talked about, so I'll get back with you guys on that as soon as they're finished. So yeah, glad to have you. Thank you for the support. All right. Hey Nathan, hey Modern. Awesome. Just wanted to check out the chat. But yeah, so leading into 7-9, the golden element tomorrow on the periodic table of elements, coming from the Latin word aurum, okay, meaning gold. Just trying to see if I can make some connections to the 7-9 date, being the 28th week of the year. This pattern we've been following on my channel, it's just two trend lines. I hate pattern drawing, but the measured move basically takes us to 28K. We've already had our breakdown. We're holding support on the 2-hour time frame of the 223, but we've yet to come back and back test the 322. We don't have to, but we also do not hang out above these very long. I teach you for 2 years now that we get ready to de-risk above them and get ready to reaccumulate under them. It's worked in great fashion for me, coming out of this great bear trap right here into this, what we were calling an Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, into this bull pennant, leading into the 4th of July, coming out of our, this was Flag Day, coming out of our Memorial Day pennants that we were getting back here. So these all broke down except for the Flag Day one. It sent us into 4th of July. So what I'm seeing here is a possible, sometime during the 28th week of the year, we could possibly see 28K. I thought it could be 27 this week, who knows. But the weekly, if we look at it, it could easily come back and retest this range. This has been a floor for, going back till, early January of 2021. So multiple years, pushing 3 full years now. So what's been a floor that we failed to hold has now became support, but we haven't really got a back test. We broke out for 2 weeks, then we came back and pulled back into a falling, descending wedge. 68% chance we broke out of that. We talked about that in multiple videos, like a broken record. But a healthy back test is not at the cards. I see a lot of sentiment in the market that's bullish right now, and that's what's kind of got me wondering. One thing I did want to bring up that I've been forgetting to bring up is what to expect in August coming up. I mentioned it in, again, this video that I would like for you all to go and check on Rumble, because you can't on Facebook because they banned it or blocked it, is the Nixon shock, and paying attention to how August could be a possible volatile month. August, for my research for the last several years, has been, a month of automatic rally, getting ready to head into September before a national National Preparedness Month. And then we know how famous October, December, November, December, the fourth quarter of the year is for things like Black Monday, Black Friday, the Great Depression, just multiple stock market crashes in fourth quarter or in October. So what I've done is gone back throughout the history of Bitcoin and marked out every October time or August time period. So if we go back here to 2022 in August, we see that we were coming out of June, July lows. Okay, this year, I mean, we got our November lows, and we've been coming out of, well, a March low, and now we're coming out of, well, a June low. So could July give us another low before we head into, maybe it's 28, 27K, who knows? As long as we don't break, obviously, 25, 24, let's say 25.5 to be safe, then we've set a higher low. Remember that. So could July give us another low before leading into an August automatic rally? You know, kind of like the AAPR, the August automatic rally party. I'll behave. But anyways, before selling off into National Preparedness Month, September. Great example. So let's go back one more year. This is our June, July lows, 2021 leading into August. Okay, automatic rally into September, National Preparedness Month, leading into October, and November we know to be the month of Bitcoin. One more year back, coming out of June, July, stagnant consolidation, but lows, you know, coming out of a low. We know what this was. This was manipulated, C19. We won't talk much about that, but it led to this round crown distributional top in the middle of August before it, well, September, National Preparedness Month, low. Okay, sell off. Same thing back here. We got a rally through June, coming out of May, sell in May, walk away, sell down into the July lows. Automatic rally into August, September, National Preparedness Month, into October, fourth quarter. Okay, you guys? So going, oh, messed up, moved it. Anyways, going all the way back to right here, 2018, same thing. June and July lows. August, well, we got our rally prematurely. This is kind of like a one-off. I think that's why I put this arrow here. So we got another high spike in July. This is a one-off that I've seen, into another low in July though, leading into August. Leading into the end of August, we still had our peak and our automatic rally, kind of like a fake out, into September. And so, National Preparedness Month. Okay, remember that. So I'm getting you ready for September months in advance, I think. We'll see. We tend to, you know, get June and July lows. We've kind of been moving up June and July this year, so it's kind of got me wondering how August is going to go, is what this video is about. So starting early August, August 5th, coming out of June and July lows, June rally, July lows, you know, boom, National Preparedness Month, September. Okay, same thing. Let's go all the way back. We're almost done. 2016, flat, you know, but coming out of an early August into July low, just a complete sell-off. This was, I mean, from the top, just completely down 41% roughly, plus or minus. Same thing back here, June, July, August. So another one-off, I believe. We had our high in July, and then our low came in August, but it did start a push up, but then I pulled back right into the middle of September. So I'm still paying attention to how September is still starting to show a downtrend. Okay, so remember that. That's right around the time of Rosh Hashanah, the middle of September, the 15th. That's what we're talking about. So remember that. Alright, so June rally, July starting to show, leading to a low. Automatic rally in August, fake out, September, National Preparedness Month, October lows. Alright, one more, because this is 2013, and then I think we got one more in 2012. So, same thing, June and July lows, and then leading into August. We get one more pullback at the end of July, early August, and then rally into a pullback. This is October. Obviously we know how special October is. So kind of early September, it wasn't quite as bad. It kind of leveled out, stayed stagnant, and then fell off. And then right here is the last one, July, June. We were just kind of in an uptrend. Had this sharp push up to the upside in August before selling right down into the end of August. Pushed right back up into the late 28th, 30th of August, around that time period, before boom, selling right back down in September before continuation eventually throughout time. So that's one thing I've been wanting to bring up is what to expect possibly leading into the rest of July, leading into this pivotal 21st, 22nd time period of the month coming up, the 17th, the new moon, and August. There could be possibly some kind of event, I think, since we've been prematurely having this automatic rally right here. I would like to have seen this stay a lot more stagnant, maybe come down a little bit more, work its way up. I believe we've moved up way too fast, too quick. I've talked about this. It's healthy too, so it's like nothing to complain about. But I do wonder if we're just going to continue to push up towards 36, 35k now, and then come August we see an event on the world stage. We have two blue moons, or a blue moon, two full moons in August. We're roughly 50 years from the Richard Nixon shock. Could we see another batter change in presidency, or something happen to the monetary system like it did in 1971? So very important. Gonna check the chat, you guys, see how we're doing. All right. Oh, Lisa C in the house. Thank you. Gonna grab a quick drink. Awesome. All right. So we've talked about 78, pretty important decode around that cryptocurrency, tying us into the importance of today while we're watching it. Blockchain technology, 69 days. If we connect it to 7-Eleven, let's do that, and connect it. 7 times 11 is 77. That very powerful 77. We know we're gonna get that 77 in Judaism, you guys. That's where Rosh Hashanah is practiced in the Jewish Hebrew culture. So pretty important there as well. 4 times 9 is 77. So paying attention to 7-Eleven as well coming up. Even 173 days left in the year. That's the 40th prime number. 40 is a pretty biblical number. The fasting around Jesus, 40 days, 40 nights. Moses had a 40-day time period around him as well, all in the biblical text. But 9 weeks, 3 days, 66 days. Pretty pivotal. This is what I call a power number. We know there are, 3 master numbers in numerology and Freemasonry. The 11, the 22, the 33. The rest I call power numbers. So, but 9 weeks, 3 days, 2 months, 4 days. That's tying us into the 2 and the 4, Jupiter's logo. Yeah, Jupiter's logo. The 2 and the 4. So, where's it at? Images. Well, it should be right there. Right there. So the 2 and the 4. That's pretty powerful. And then we know the 93 is tying us into Saturn. So Saturn and Jupiter on this day. So I can expect volatility possibly on 7-Eleven. 117 backwards. Bitcoin equals 117. So we got that 117 and something else tonight. But Saturn giving us that Saturn giving us that 93, that 69 we were talking about tonight. 69 days away from Rosh Hashanah tonight. But that 117 we got in 5 Vice President Kamala Diva Harris. Wow. I'm just really adamant on being right. I called the Queen's death 10 months in advance, you guys, and I'm trying to predict welcoming Madam President, like the House of Cards showed us in a TV series. There were other TV shows, but I really liked that one because they showed us a female president becoming the 47th female president, and she was like she'd become the 47th female president, and you know, she's the 49th vice president. So it's pretty important to me. I just think that 4-9 is very special. That's 7 times 7. But we're in the year of the, like I said, we're coming out of the year of the sacred feminine last year. The divine feminine, I think, is what she would represent. More importantly, I think what she would represent is, well, the beast of Babylon, Babylon the Great, giving us that same 79 as in tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is going to be important. Society of Jesus 7-9, we talked about tomorrow being the golden element. Gnosis, knowledge, wisdom 79, that's the Greek word for knowledge. You know, we got it from eating the forbidden fruit 79. It's all a cult ritual 79 if we see Kamala Diva Harris become president. You know, it's all Fibonacci sequence, but we talk about money here and we try and teach about finance, economics, but we do it in a more, you know, exoteric type of way, using this ancient code, pi, periodic table of elements, like I said, the whole wop bam boozle, this, that, and the third. But Knights Templar, the world's first bankers, same 79, so I'm paying attention to 7-9 tomorrow, just very important, okay? Being the same 173, didn't we just get 173 in tomorrow's date? Oh, that's 7-11, so pay attention to that day as well, tied to the Knights Templar, okay? But gold coin, Bitcoin, gold coin 7-9, okay? That 137, that's a 33rd prime number, 33. This 43, that's the 14th prime. Bitcoin's 14 years old. It's the gold coin, the sun. Okay, but anyways, Babylon the Great, that is, well, Revelation 17, you know, the whore of Babylon. So I believe that's what we are seeing and about to see take place. I just keep seeing it in this code as we approach August, and I just think it's possibly about to be a batter change. I ain't never even done that. Oh, huh. That's crazy, because I came out and did my live on 7-6, which is internationally written 6-7. No, I did that live on 4th of July. Never mind, I'll behave. Alright, back to the chat. What happened in my chat? Okay. So does y'all have any questions? Want to look at any certain cryptos? Talk about anything specific tonight? Or am I still with you guys? Someone let me know in the chat, because it doesn't look like I'm still going. Says I'm still streaming. Still going. Awesome. Thank you, Anna. I don't know, for some reason it says there's an error that's occurred. I can't see the screen. I just want to make sure. Oh, alright. Let's go back to the price chart of Bitcoin. I'll take one more look at it. Yep. Now that the daily close, we're pushing on up towards that $30,400 level, and if we can break it, you guys, get a healthy back test, we're off to the races. I really do think we can finally then break 31,400 and see 321, 32,100, and then 322. Skull and Bones in the 223 2023 year. Okay. So, pretty important. That's what That's if, if we get this breakout, hold of support, and we continue the breakout. I mean, if we break what has obviously been over the last few days a resistance, then we'll get it. We'll get that breakout. But if we get another resistance, we could come right back down to these levels, or to the measured move right back here to around 28k. We have all these liquidity ranges right back here to confirm that 28k retest. I mean, it would, again, on the weekly time frame, be a multiple year back test. So completely healthy before moving back up. If we get rejected from right here, we could just bounce, then break this towards 38k that we've talked about for months here, possibly as high as what we said to be generous is 43. 14th prime number. Bitcoin's 14 years old. So yeah, XRP is at 47 cents. A lot of people have been in longs on this. My roommate, a lot of people I've talked to, it's still holding this curve that I've considered to be, if we look at this on a daily time frame and go back several years, I consider this to be a large buying climax, selling climax, automatic rally, and now leading into a spring. There are different types of Wyckoff reaccumulation patterns you can read, and this is the one where I believe we are in a creek. I could be wrong. Someone, corrective criticism, it goes a long way. But looking at this, it looks very nice to me. Like we've just been creaking our way on up towards a breakout of finally 56 to 62 cents. Once we break 58 cents, I think it's 62, and then off to 86 cents, which is what I've called for 3 years the launchpad theory, which means nothing, but usually when we do get above it, we tend to just blast up and come straight back down like this, like a needle, like a syringe, like a syringe, like a syringe, like a syringe, like a syringe. But it's just, yeah, so something to look out for. So I do think this long possibility, since we're holding support of 46 cents, is a possibility. I do think it's great. I'm in a 3x leverage long on XRP and have been for several weeks. I have this idea that I published about XRP quite some time ago. I just don't remember where it's at. Okay, right here. What to watch out for XRP on the 2-hour time frame. 46 cents. Chaos equals 46. So let's see what happened since I published this several weeks ago. Well, what do you know? We break 46, we're gonna fall below it every time. We get above it, we're gonna get a push up. But since we can't break it, we can't break this supply zone, is what it is. These are open orders. We could have had an easy retest to this 4.236 of around 40 cents. Ripple, if you type out Ripple, it gives you 40. Okay, XRP, it gave you 76, 86 cent launchpad theory right there. See what I'm saying? But Ripple also gives you 14, as above so below, to 41. That was a range I was looking out for us possibly back testing 41 cents. But Ripple, XRP gives us that same 62, that 46. So if we lost 46 cents, I knew we could possibly go to 42. Let's take a look at the chart again. Okay, where did we go, you guys? To 43, possibly almost hit that, well, 3.618 at 42 cents. So 46 is a very powerful number to XRP. Chaos equals 46. So I said if we lost 46 cents, we would go down. So we've been in a long since 43, 44, and 43. We got 44 back here and 43 here, and we've been in a 3x leverage long ever since. So yeah, even if we were to see this go down, we still have 3x leverage limit orders to buy in case to add on top of our 3x leverage long. So anyways, I think we can get this final break towards 52 cents again. Just break up towards this range, supply and demand basically. So I think this leverage trade that a lot of people are in on XRP, my roommate and others that I'm seeing online, it's a possibility, because on the 2-hour time frame we've been below the 223 and the 322. Bitcoin has not been. It's been way above it on the 2-hour time frame, waiting to come back to it. We've showed you that. There's another great chart. See, it's just waiting to come back to it on the daily. 2-hour time frame even, same thing. Just, we can really afford a back test below it to accumulate, de-risk, accumulate. XRP showing a great example of that. De-risk, accumulate, de-risk, accumulate. So with XRP this long, if we hold 46 cents, could take us right on up to 47, 48, possibly even as high as 49, 52 cents is what I'm thinking right now. It's going to get really fishy around this 51 cents until we start setting a higher high and a trend reversal. Then this 56, this 58 cents, then no party. Right now it's really 51 to 54 cents that has a lot of volatility, a lot of struggle, a lot of struggle getting past. So something to pay attention to. But maybe since it's taken, I don't know, since March to get possibly back there, hopefully any euphoric rally we see to the upside will secure and confirm that we make it this time. So hopefully leverages are good right now. Just have stop losses set. You don't want to get liquidated. That's all I can say. My 3x leverage long is still looking good, so stop losses are set. So yeah. Alright, where is my chat? Alright. Hello. Can we, D Vortex says, can we talk about, and then nothing else, maybe some other coins like Ethereum? Okay, 28 would be healthy. 28, yep, I think 28 would be healthy. Yeah, let's look at Ethereum. Something I haven't looked at in a minute neither. You got any questions about Ethereum? Is there something you're seeing? Oh, wow, yeah. Well, you guys, one thing to say about Ethereum is this. I'll tell you this right now. It's Justin Sun. The news around Justin Sun today. The narratives. They're always going to give us the narratives. He moved 23,000 Ethereum, you guys. $43 million of Ethereum onto Poloniex. Is he going to buy Bitcoin or is he going to dump Ethereum? So that's kind of very important to watch. So I'm kind of glad you asked about that. So we need to keep an eye on this price action right now, because if we can get back above this 322 and this 223, and what's the RSI at? Oh yeah, we're coming out of oversold, underbought. I mean, RSI, what's it at? It's at 50. I mean, it's still got plenty of room to grow. I mean, we could see at least a push up towards, I think, 1900 at least, at the very least. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look at this on the daily real quick, D. Ethereum's the one that's been holding more structure for me. Let me pull up a cleaner chart. Huh. I guess that was the chart I was using. I'm gonna pull the Yeah, Ethereum to me has been holding real good structure. What's scary though is when I pull up a parallel channel sometimes, that's not it. It's a regression trend. It kind of makes me wonder if this is just one massive bull flag, or bear flag, I mean. But I mean, I don't think it can go down much lower until we see everything else go down lower. Right now, daily time frame, yeah, I really like what I'm seeing, to be quite frank. I do like this back test on the 15th around Flag Day and a push up towards the 4th of July. Same thing as Bitcoin. But what I'm seeing is if we can hold this heart line of around, oh wow, yeah, 1810, 181, 42nd prime number, or you know, $1,807 at 187. We just came at the 187th day of the year. Anyway, or just these two exponential moving averages of what is that? What was that? 1776? You gotta be kidding me. The numbers today. If we can hold these, I think we're going to continue up. This yellow, when it flips the blue, because it's been below the blue this entire time on the daily, we tend to get a rally. You know, history shows that. Look at this back here. We were under it for so long, had a sharp sell-off. Same thing as what we saw, C19. Once this yellow flipped the blue, I mean, just the rally continued. And this is the 223 flipping the 322. So I can really base it off of that solely. I'm gonna pull up a fib real quick from this recent high to low and see what we're looking at with Ethereum. Where are we at? Where am I at in my analysis? Oh wow, coming out of the 236. So easily, if like I said, we can hold this heart line of this parallel channel, these two moving averages. Fib also confirms a breakout towards that $1,900 range, possibly as high as 3K is what I was thinking. You know, we'd be lucky to see even $3,400, $3,300 Ethereum. We know ETH, we know it equals 33. So I mean, that would be around a dead cat bounce area. So that's not even surprising to me. That's what I'm seeing in ETH right at the moment. You know, around this 1618 dead cat bounce area. Basically setting a, if we come up here and hit the 1618, get rejected, it would still be a lower high, and then we would probably drain off into August, September, October, fourth quarter. The spring of a Wyckoff reaccumulation, or because this would just finish the automatic rally basically. Wait, that's Ethereum's all-time high, yeah. So it would finish the automatic rally, and we would either come down to double bottom, set a higher low, or a spring. Ethereum, that's scary. That's the one I think could really set a spring and eliminate a lot of altcoins, a lot of this magical pixie dust money. I think we could see this thing back at easily around $500. You know, possibly $800 again one day. I don't know. It's scary. I do hold it. I've held it since C19 when it was under $100. When I was buying almost two for $100. 1 point something Ethereum for $100. So yeah, big holder. But I de-risked it to a large portion and diversified throughout the last year. So is there any questions centered around that you would like me to attack, D? I'm gonna try and find this chat that I keep hiding from myself. 28 would be healthy and welcome. What do you see on ETH, D? Okay, yeah. Give her a minute to check again. Didn't VeChain just have like a birthday or something around the 4th? Let's check that out. I could be wrong about that, but I'm just basing that off of like years of following this and holding it. Huh. When is V-Chain's founding day? Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought there was a crypto that I hold that came out around the 4th of July that I wanted to check out. V-Chain looking nice. Already up 60% from this little low right here. I would probably call that a spring, possibly, for V-Chain. I don't know. V-Chain was one of the ones that I think I missed. I mean, I know I did. I held it all the way through C19 and didn't sell a penny. I've only accumulated since, and it went up 14,000%. So I'm pretty sure that this was our selling climax, and yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't know that this is gonna be our automatic rally. It went up almost 100%. I mean, it could have been. It could have been. And now we've set our spring and are about to come out of it. But I could be wrong. Just speculating. Waiting on D. $500. Good lord, that's cheap. $500 for what? Ethereum? I paid less than $100. If that's what you're referring to, Inna. Yeah. Yeah, the 2-hour time frame's still looking strong, you guys. But not quite breaking what we want to break. 30,410. 30,500. So remember, we can easily come back down to retest these lower ranges. Tomorrow's the 28th week of the year. 7-9, the golden day. So remember, I think it could be volatile tomorrow. We've talked about this in the decode tonight. So probably gonna hang out a few more minutes, check out the chat. ETH, yeah. Yeah, $500 ETH. Yeah, yeah, oh, you're saying that's cheap, the sell-off. Like, it just depends on if we see like some kind of .com, you know, stock market collapse of these pixie dust nonsensical meme coins and cryptos that mean absolutely nothing, that come rockets and things. You know, that's just what I mean. Like Ethereum, I really think could be one of the cryptos that really takes a dive after we finish this, what I believe is an automatic rally coming in very soon, days, weeks, months away, and before we sell off towards the end of the year, and next year we're leading into a new 7-year cycle, a new bull run, some would say. So yeah. We would have to close 1870 this Sunday to go back to 1996. Oh wow, 1996, a blast from the past. That's the next OP local cycle. Okay. Yeah, 1800 for sure for ETH. Yeah, I think so too, possibly. We were looking at the Binance chart. Yeah, definitely could see 1800. And if we lose, what is this? Oh yeah, I drew a fib. But let me go to my chart, my ETH chart, and show you what could happen if we lose 1800. I'll show you exactly where we'll go. We're gonna go right here, more than likely. So if we come back down here and we lose this level of $1,822 and we go to 1807 like you were talking about, we're basically already confirming that we've lost this low, this low, this low, and that we're in a trend reversal to me. So even though we've got higher low, we're probably going to come set another low, which is probably going to be this 173. When you type out the co-founder Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum, his name, it gives you 173. So that's why Ethereum always fluctuates around this 173. And you can look at this on a weekly time frame, and you can go back in time and you can see, well, 173. I know it says 172. I just got tired of dealing with it because I couldn't get it right. 173. Okay, $17.30 down here when it happened. You know, so it's always been tied to this 173. So that would be a great chance to set limit orders to reaccumulate Ethereum if we were to see the weekly time frame this week, next week, just bam, test low, higher low, move up. It wouldn't be surprising to me to see it around that 173, that 1807. 187 right now. Murder is $1,870. We just came at the 187th day of the year. Murder. I'll behave. I play too much. Yeah. But alright, you guys. We've been at it for almost an hour and a half. On the 8th, I hope you all enjoyed my 8 secrets to loving thyself again that I've been using in my life. I hope it helps you in yours. I want to come out on the 8th at 8 p.m. and give you those 8 secrets, and you know, just talk about some things to expect as we approach August. Just trying to be as educational as I can about being due diligent on doing your own due diligence and research and taking care of your own investment portfolio and thesis. Preparing yourself for any potential pullbacks, your forward rallies, know what to do when we see either or, you know, de-risk, accumulate, you know, don't follow the hype, the FOMO, the distractions on the news that we're about to see on the world stage, things like that. So with all that being said, I am going to get ready to sign off of here. I'm going to send you all some love in the chat before I do that, but I do want to thank you all for being pioneers and joining us, keeping the thing going. But I always want you to build your legacy and rise as well. Build your fortress. So yeah, red rum, hello, red rum. Love you too, D. Thanks for coming. Awesome. Haha, I have 174.3 LO. Yeah, 174, 147. 147 is knowledge typed out in numerology, gives you 147. Some people will say it's conspiracy because conspiracy gives you 147. Lucifer, that 174, Lucifer tied to that. Cool. Much gratitude and love sent to you too in a ash. Much love, every one of you. Eric from Stargate, Nathan Ward, Lisa C, Rory Moore, Magnetic Codes, and everybody that views after we go. Alright, you guys. So with that being said, you know, it's always been what I'd love to do, just come out here and be here for you guys. So I'm gonna end it how I used to begin it, and that's with, you know, what you believe in your hearts and speak in your minds will eventually become your words and your reality, right? And what you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mindset. And what gets ingrained in your subconscious mindset becomes an unconscious action and an unconscious activity. And I've always wanted mine to be guideful, helpful, and nurturing to others. So that's why I do what I do. So pioneers rise, build your fortress, and build your legacy. See you all